where are we? Well, because you've heard that sentence twice now, starting a season of Dinosaur Island, you probably already know. Well, hell, I just told you, basically. So yes, we are back on the island for a Season 3. This season will start right here, at a waterfall, where a character that we know is coming to get a drink. That's right, it's Hammer, the female Pachycephalosaur, from Season 1. She is getting a drink from the waterfall. Unfortunately for her, she is being stalked. It is Bloodtooth, the female Tyrannosaurus Rex, another character that we have not seen for quite a while. She is preparing to strike. Hammer is running as fast as she can, but then she trips and falls into the river. She moans in pain. And this gives Bloodtooth a big advantage. Hammer is alive, but barely. Thankfully, Bloodtooth is about to make a critical error. She trips and falls, giving Hammer enough time to get away. But Bloodtooth has a few tricks up her sleeve. You see, now I don't know if you remember this, but in the first season, Bloodtooth had a baby, but no mate. Now, I'm sure a lot of you just assumed that T-Rexes, only the females were parents. But in fact, her mate died. And although she has not been having any new babies lately, she does have a new partner. This is Rex, and he has a cunning plan as to how to hunt Hammer. Hammer has made her way back to the waterfall at the edge of the river. She has a dangerous plan for escape, but it may be her only chance. She carefully begins to scale her way down the cliff. Unfortunately for Hammer, Rex has a cunning plan. There is a large boulder at the top of the cliff. He thrusts it down, and Hammer can't get away in time. The Rexes look down. They see Hammer dead. But, little do they know, she's actually only playing dead. Unfortunately, these predators are slightly too dim-witted, shall we say, and they fall for it and begin to move around to take the long way around the cliff to go and get her. Unfortunately, by the time they reach the waterfall, she's gone. A little ways away, we see 3 new main characters for Season 3. Maya the Maiasaura. She just suffered the loss of her 2 babies, so she's not doing too well. But she's actually herded with Para, the male Parasaurolophus, and Corytha, the male Corythosaurus. Unfortunately for them, they are being stalked. This is Katie, the female concavinator. She is biding her time, but soon she will strike. Concavinators are famous for the odd sail-like structure over their hips. Katie would normally stalk her prey for longer, but she has not eaten in days, and she goes for the attack. Caritha is startled, but he knows how to defend himself. But she gets a firm hold on his neck. He manages to shake her. But his real savior is Para. It appears that Caritha and Maya have underestimated Katie's strength. She, after all, is a very large female concavinator, and she's managed to push Para off the side of this rise. Para has managed to get back up, but him and the other Hadrosaurs are now fearing Katie's power a lot, and they decide to make a break for it. Leaving Katie in the dust. She cannot keep up with the Hadrosaurs. Fortunately for Katie, another possible prey item is coming into view. A Sinraptor. He may be another predator, but Katie is very hungry, and she is willing to try and hunt even him. But there is something actually quite special about this particular Sinraptor. See, he was the same one in Season 2, Episode 12. The same one that killed the baby Spinosaurus. Except he is not going to be on this island much longer. And the Spinosaurus didn't die. So yes, here he is, the Spinosaurus' son. Not as big as his father was in Season 2, but give him time, for he is only a juvenile. Since he is not a baby anymore, we cannot call him the baby Spinosaurus, obviously. Because of his unique coloring, we shall dub him Red Sail. Katie, unfortunately, has just lost another meal, but she doesn't dare fight a juvenile Spinosaurus for that carcass. He is too powerful. A few miles south, in the dark woodlands, still not so dark, is another one of our main characters for Season 3. This is Patty, after the Peanuts character, Peppermint Patty, and she, of course, is an Apatosaurus. Normally, she does not venture into places with this thick of vegetation, but the plains are being taken over by Camarasaurus and Brachiosaurus, so things like Diplodocus and her kind have had to venture into woodlands just like this one. She finds a good feeding patch and settles down to take a good long meal. Unfortunately for her, she is being stalked by Razor the Utah Raptor. You may be wondering how something like a Utah Raptor plans on bringing down something as big as Patty. His plan is, to spook her and get her to run all the way through the forest, trip, and fall down the rise at the other side. Hopefully, that will wound her enough so that he can inflict the coup de grace. It works. She is getting perilously close to the rise. Patty is dead, and Razor gets an easy meal. Well, this is a first. The first time that a dinosaur we thought that we were going to choose as one of our main cast got killed before we could even follow her in her incredible dinosaur life. See you next time, folks. See you next time on Dinosaur Island Season 3.